at planting potatoes outside. We already planted back in late January our polytunnel potatoes, and they're already up this high. These we've been chitting, as it's called. That's these little shoots, and we've been standing up in a tray in a protected part of the shed where they get plenty of light, and these little shoots are now ready to go and be planted out. We've got various varieties, 3 main types of potato: first earlies, second earlies and mains, and at the moment we're planting the last of the first earlies and the first of the second earlies, if that makes sense, and they will crop earliest and give us the first crops. Today, also mid-March, it's still a bit cold for the time of year, but these are hardy little cabbage. This is a pointy cabbage, a greyhound, which as its name implies grows really fast and crops early in the summer, quite hardy. We're going to plant it into a bed that we've prepared with lime. They love lime. And we've got these willow hoops because we're going to cover it with a protective mesh to keep the pigeons off. We're going to come in from the edge of the bed, about so far apart, and you can really plant these quite close together. So this was well manured last year, this bed. It doesn't need anything this year to grow these cabbages. Just moving a bit of general organic fertiliser. This is not NPK fertiliser that you get at the garden centre. It's a specialised organic one. And they can go out. Cabbages love to be planted quite deep and very firm. And then we'll cover them with the mesh, make sure they get plenty of water, and they should give us our first crops of summer cabbage this year. Okay, so we've planted the cabbages now, nice and deep and firm, and then we've mowed the grass, and we're using the grass mowings about 1 inch thick as a mulch to suppress the weeds that might come up. We've watered the cabbages beforehand so they won't dry out. And then finally, the last thing to do is on this old willow frame that we've put in here, we'll put some protective mesh that'll stop the pigeons coming and eating our young cabbages as they grow. And we've now finished planting our potatoes. We've planted them in rows 18 inches apart. I have no idea what that is in centimetres, and also 18 inches apart in the row. And for first earlies and second earlies, that's plenty enough room in the richness of our beds to make a good 1, 2, 3 kilo crop when we lift them later this year. You'll see it's covered with a mulch. This is again recycled green compost mulch, should be weed free, won't give us any problems, and the potatoes will just push up through that. They're about that deep in the soil.